Enterprise D build, stage 43 assembly. Here we go. Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here, another Star Trek Next Generation build, the US Enterprise D from HeroCollector Eaglemoss. This time we're up to magazine 12. So, let's have a look inside to see what we're getting. Some nice parts there. Okay, wonder what these ones are. More lights, more panels. I mean, we know this is coming anyway. Hello, what is that? An LED strip? Ooh, okay. So full assembly, we'll go through these eventually when we get round to them. I'll show you the parts now. Well, ooh, look at that. We're almost fully done. And we've got the bridge section already done anyway. That could possibly go on top of there soon anyway. Okay, this is looking quite good. Okay, random picture of the Enterprise. Absolutely no reason. Okay, so we've got episodes, synopsis of the survivors. Really good episode that. Uxbridge, Who Watches the Watchers. That was a very good episode as well. The bonding. Booby trap. Enemy. And the price. Okay, so that's 6 episodes there. Full synopsis, done, sorted, happy. So what? It's fallen onto a mattress. Okay, so let me get that to one side a second. Let's have a look what's in the kits. So part 43, looks like we've got a small panel piece. I'm guessing this is finishing off the neck section. Transporter emitters, another smaller part there. LED. Another smaller part on the other side to the neck. Remember last episode? Some windows, some screws, a metal piece for the saucer. Pocket 44, 2 longer pieces, and we've actually got something with the name on it. So this does actually show you that we are not getting a model kit that we can change the registry and the names on it. But it's still quite strange how we haven't got them on the actual saucers as yet. Backlighting part with an LED, there's 2 in there, 2 smaller ones. Lights, no, so the windows, bridge section, another metal piece there as well for the saucer. Right, 45, we have a long piece of clear plastic there. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but it's right there. Some tie wraps, it's a thinner piece as well. Okay, is this going to be a box section for something? A sticker or 2, hello, with a red light there. Is this the part where, yeah, this is the part that was actually, they cocked up with, and they're going to give us instructions how to change this apparently. So that was, we'll look at this in a bit, obviously. It might not be this episode, but another episode where they actually cocked up, because what of this part was actually blue, because it goes on the nacelle, and this part, I think it also was blue as well, unless it was clear. Just didn't look right. So some more windows, more windows, LEDs, panel piece for the saucer, and another distribution board for everything. So where that goes, I'm guessing that'll go at the back section of the saucer. Not 100% sure if it does, but we'll find out later. 46, lifeboats, screws, LEDs, windows, screws, light windows, another panel piece, and I think that's the reason why the plastic part is in the other one, because you've got an LED strip, or is it? 2 small border LED. What? Okay. Looks like you've got diode 1, 2, 3. I've only got 4 diodes and another LED on there. Actually, diode 5 and 6 are over here. Right. Give me a minute. I'm gonna get myself set up. So I'm not fully ready for these yet anyway. So I'm gonna get these out into pots so I can start doing these and we can crack on with getting this built. Now, everything's put away, everything's cut up, screws are in their usual places. Still, no screw box. Thank you, Eaglemoss. Right, let's have a look. We've got basically 43. Once you strip these down, part kit 43 is just that. Yeah, there's parts basically for a couple of LEDs, some bits that will go on the neck section, the snake neck I think it is. Let's have a look. We've got on here, we put these bits in there, which do we put somewhere? Looks like we actually do. Ah, we put it in here, so we've got to be careful when they go in. Okay, so the lights go in there, then the part goes in, screws in place, they go on, test it like we usually do. Other side of this snake head then, with these parts. So, why is that bit... What? Oh, okay. It is. Why have you got the small... Oh, we've got a small white middle. Okay. That looks very out of place, like that. But it'll look fine because these are just blend in anyway. And then an emitter there. Not emitter there, emitter there. Part, and a little bit for covering over the screw holes with. And I'm guessing later on there's a part which goes down here and along here. So that'd be nice. So, right. Where's the switch on this? I've lost the switch. Ah, there it is. That's the only dodgy part about this, is the switch is right there. But that's okay, we can cope with that. I'm still catching something in there. Might have to strip and see what I'm catching on. That's fine, that isn't. But this is the time to do it, because after this I'm going to cover over these screws. So I might just release this and have a look, see what's catching. There will be a screw or something. Not screw, it'll be a piece of wire underneath there. So let me get on with putting some windows in that, getting this on my own time stripped down, and see where we go. This is the only thing there is on step C, because it goes into 44 over here with a bit more integrate on the actual saucer and the neck. So yeah, I'm going to play with this for a minute, put the windows in that, and we can put that into the saucer. Right then, windows are all in place on that one. Instructions do say LED goes to these parts here, and then we have to flip this over and try and put that in without any of these windows falling out. Easy. So that threads through here. Yep, just to get rid of it outside, inside, whatever side there. One of these goes underneath there and the other one goes there. So if these were pushing better, okay. This is the fiddliest sort of bits, making sure they stay as they are. Should be fine. Some more tie wraps later on anyway, so we can do that. So now I need this part here. Right. And so it goes, let's get that there. I actually need some screws for this, don't I? Which screws do I need? Oh God. EMs to go into these parts here and BMs through the metal part. Alright. I might load up with a BM. Start with a couple of BMs over here, getting ready. You can hold it in place, then we can start doing everything else. So, I'm going by the cat. Right, it does say this edge here wants to be lipped under there first. So without knocking any LEDs over, because there's a lip on this part here and there's a lip on that needs to go underneath. So, hopefully, yes, kitty. Exactly. Oh, that it doesn't want to go. Okay, cookie. That's not helping. I think I need to loosen these first before anything. Would make a bit of sense to get that a little bit out. Oh no. Lost a window. Right. Yeah. This could be tricky. Actually, this is tricky. So I have to remove that. The EM screw wants to be removed as well a little bit. That one. Try again. A bit further back. No, a bit further in then. Right there. Ah. Now that LED's gone now as well. Right. See, these are the problems with this. These are little things we have to overcome to get on with this. See, that's not even holding in place now. Oh, right. Not helping at all. So that LED has to be held. This can come underneath. It has to go that side in first. I push that one down a little, maybe. Nope. I can feel underneath that's nowhere near anything. Screws are nearly lined up and that LED is going again. Nope. 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 So where's that edge got to go in first? Is it the actual corner part? No, this is extremely awkward. This is the problem with doing a build. It starts at one corner and doesn't do anything. Now, give me a minute. This is going to take me a little while. I mean, let me get in a little bit further, closer, just to see. Yeah, it's this part here, and it's just... You've got to lip this over that piece, so it does fit in first. Can't go into the instructions, which you can't see. Insert this edge first. But at the same time, making sure all the windows... I've lost a window again. Lost another one. Okay. So a window going back in place. Right, you are going to have to excuse me because I don't know how long this is going to take. And I can't film this because this might take forever. And I might be doing lots of, yes, colourful metaphors, should we say. So, quick jump and we'll get this in place. Like I say, it is meant to be in and then on. So we'll see what I can do. And that was a fight. Blimey. Legs back straight. Right, always recommend as well, put something down because you're going to damage this. This is going to take quite a while to actually build this, so this bottom section is going to get damaged, like a lot of them. Right, this piece here. So the lights are on, all the screws are in, 6 of the BM screws and 4 of the EM, although that part there was an absolute... It's not cut out enough to put one of those on. So best you can do, and once it's in, there it is. That has to have been a mistake to go in then, because that should have gone in earlier. I mean, the windows are all lined up okay, they're all in, even this section's. That part took at least 6 attempts to do, because every time I put it in, the windows would pop out. The one where there are only a couple of windows left in, it's patience, I think, what you need to this. So that part is in. It's actually quite, it's not bad flush-wise, kind of in. These gaps along a lot of these pieces do worry me a little bit. Hopefully, it might not be too well. This is the finished model anyway, but this is the only thing that worries me about this. So that's that bit done. Get that over there. And while we're here, ta-da! Back to the neck. So we've done that. We tested the lights on there anyway. EM screws for the 4, attaching it to the rest, the bottom part, and then BMs, like I've said there. It is awkward, but you look. This is what you need to do. This panel here, the 35A, you have to loosen these screws. All the EM ones, the BM ones, just loosen them a little bit so that the panel can come down a little bit, so you can get this piece under and then screw it all in place. You have to do that. You can't leave that as it is. It has to be loosened. So that's my tip. Top tip for you there. Right, so C, retrieve the battle section build, remove the backing from the transporter emitter. Right, so we're going to put that one in first. Is it? Just make sure it is that one in. Does that fit that way around, or does it matter? Actually it does, there's a cutout in that corner. Why is there... That's rounded and that's straight. Is that the only part there? But the smaller one goes in the back. So... It's in the position as shown. So... Is it that way around? It doesn't tell me. And this is also curved as well, and this is flat. So you have to bend this a little. There's a few things that Eaglemoss are doing, and it's just not exactly right. Now, if we can look properly without me getting rid of all the stick, on the bottom here, there's a flat part. Cat's back. But it's actually narrower there than there. So which is the narrower, wider bit? I'm not quite sure. There's the bit closer to the torpedo launcher has got little lines cut off, so that's that way then. Always be careful with these, because if once you're in, you're in. If you're not, then you're not. That doesn't look as flush as what I'd hoped, but it is on. Good. Need a little bit of bend to that, I'm sure you did. Right, so let's do that part next. Another one with a sticker on the back. This is just covering screws up. Nice easy part there. That's the hardest part, taking that off. Right, is this, that's already curved on there a little bit. It's nice work on this, but it's curved the wrong way. So it worries me a little bit, look. Because it wants to be curved that way, and it's curved that way. Convex, concave, I don't know which one it is. Why do they do this? I think there's so much good about this model, but it's overshadowed by the absolute lunacy of some little tiny bits. And he's curving back down again a little bit. It's more flatter than I thought. In the worst case, if I put too much fingerprints on this and it's going to not stick, then I can put some more tape on. That's not a problem. Hold in place a little bit, let it squidge down, and it's not sticking in place properly. So the other one's exactly the same. Oh. I hope you're enjoying this. I bet there's somebody somewhere who's made this and thinks, ha ha ha, I'll fool these lot. Because it's not exactly right. That's getting better. That's better. Done. So a little bend into shape and it's done. Next part, we do need the other emitter, which is in here. Now it is this. It's got little tabs on the bottom. I can't cut that off because you'd see the paint. And these kind of don't look gold. Look more yellowy. Right, so that will go one way or the other. Okay, more flatter, that's good. In and done. Right, next part. Here. Now, these just push fit in. Nice little piece there. Let me get you in a little bit. Might as well do a little bit of close-up work on this bit now, I think. Right, so we want that bit over here. Does that go that way or there the other way? That way, because the line's now through the middle. Instead of that way, which the line isn't. Good. So they'll just push in. If you ever worry with these, put a dab of super glue, and that should help you out a little bit. But it does make it semi-permanent, I suppose. That's on, that I can prise that off if I need it. Next piece, which that one's done there. This one's done here. No, wider at the top. It is the bottom. I don't know if this is the next section finished or not. It just pulls in. Kind of looks like a panel, but it doesn't at the same time. Now we have these little buggers. Right. There were spares off the last one. And there are two flat ones and two with a little bit of a curve to it, if you can see that. Now, a little bit of curve one goes in on here, back of the neck. So I want the highest part up there, I hope. Just need to check. So it's going in flat, that's not bad. Once you're in place, it's going to be an absolute nightmare to get this back out again. So the other one, which is the flatter one, not that one of these, should just drop straight in anyway. Doesn't fully matter which way around that goes, that's fine for me. Shouldn't really do that with the tip of tweezers, to be honest, but I have another one spare anyway. Actually, we have a couple more of those. Yeah. So the last one, I could have done this myself because there was another spare smaller circle one and then one with the raised edge. So this could have been done earlier. So we have those two spare parts. There's so many spare parts on this build. It's It's almost like they expect us to not do this right. So that is actually, hopefully, that's still coming off that. It needs a little bit of bending up. That's coming up that way. Yeah. Doesn't want any bending up. Eaglemoss. Oh, that's it. That's better. A lot better. Oh, why am I pressing? Oh, I think I'm touching the switch then. Oh, I think I've put too much fingers over this, so it's not actually holding. And it's not straight either. It's a bit of a nightmare. Ah, there we go. That fits better. Cool. Right, done. Sorted. Turn that off. Done. So that's that first section done. That's 43 done. So, not the easiest. Another thing that worries me about this is, you got the switch there, we can't do anything else with that, but it'd be nice if you could take the bridge off or whatever. I fixed that, so there's a cable underneath one of these. There's that one, which is fine, done, sorted, happy. The only thing that worries me is, one, that switch, but two, right in front, the torpedo launcher. Why is an LED right behind that? But never mind. A little gripe over with. There are more gripes with this set anyway, so with that in mind, let's get this part to an end and say thank you very much for watching. And yeah, please like, subscribe, follow me on social media, help out any way you can via Patreon, comment, just a like, anything, a thumbs up, anything and everything is welcome. So join me on the next part and we'll try and get this completed eventually. So bye for now.